All right, let's talk high-level hunt groups. So back into administration, we're going to expand features, and now we're going to jump into call control. And the third option down there is hunt groups. So I referenced hunt groups in the workgroup session, and whereas workgroups are server dependent, hunt groups are switch appliance dependent. So what these provide is some survivability when a server fails. Okay, and these are also a much dumbed down version of a workgroup. So a workgroup is more of a call center app where we can queue calls and do some pretty advanced reporting. Hunt groups is, in its most basic form, is just a way to ring multiple phones, right? So again, up at the top here, we've got our list of hunt groups. And the bottom is the configurations. We got 3 tabs. The first one being general. So again, our name of the hunt group, the extension, and just like a work group has a backup extension, so does a hunt group. So you can set any system extension as a backup extension for this hunt group. Okay. Same options as work groups. We can include in system by dial by name directory or make that extension private. All right, and then with hunt groups now, instead of assigning to a server, we're going to assign that to a switch appliance. So select the switch appliance here, and there are some very specific and strict specifications that ShoreTel has laid out for hunt group assignments to switches. So I would recommend contacting your ShoreTel partner to discuss this in a little bit more detail, but in a basic overview, you can only have a total of 8 hunt groups per switch, and a total of 16 hunt group members per switch. The call stack depth also comes into play. In fact, there's a formula that ShoreTel has laid out that's somewhat complicated. I'm going to take a second here and name drop a company that we have done a lot of business with by the name of BrightMetrics. BrightMetrics is a highly advanced reporting and analytics tool for ShoreTel, based out of California, and they do a fabulous job with historical reporting and analytics, and also real-time dashboards. But one thing they've done, which is just absolutely fantastic, is they have a system health report that they can generate on a schedule, and it can be emailed out to you. And they will report on, one of the things they report on and check for is hunt group resources. So ShoreTel has, if you look in ShoreTel's installer admin guide, they'll give you this formula to how to figure out whether you're in spec with hunt groups, and also page groups and some other stuff that are switch dependent. And BrightMetrics has taken that formula, and they'll just create a report and send you an email with which switches are under and over the hunt group requirements that ShoreTel has laid out. So anyway, brightmetrics.com for that. Anyway, back to hunt groups. So assigning to a switch, determining the call stack depth, so how many calls can currently be live on this hunt group at any given point in time. And then this is where it gets a little bit different than work group. So we only have 2 options with a distribution pattern for its members, top down or simultaneous. Okay. Rings per member, and no answer number of rings. So if this call isn't picked up in 4 rings, we're going to send it to the no answer destination. All right. A couple options here. Do we want to call the member when they're forwarding all calls? And do we want to skip a member if they're already on a call? All right, so going back to the no answer number of rings, right? So I got to set my no answer destination. Call stack full. So we had a call stack of 4. So if a 5th call comes in here, where do we want to send that call? If we have a schedule applied here on our schedule, I got to set it off hours and holiday destination, right? So here's my on hours schedule and my holiday schedules. And I'm just going to set a destination. So it could be an auto-attendant, another user, mailbox, whatever you want. And at the bottom here, it shows our current availability state, so we're currently in the on hours. All right, and then the members, again, looks very similar to work groups. Left-hand side are all the available extensions. I can scroll to the bottom here and search if I want by either extension or name. I can add them into the hunt group here on the right-hand side. But unlike work groups, I don't have an option to actually log anyone in and out. There's no logging in and out of hunt groups. You're either in the hunt group or you're not in the hunt group. So this is our list of users that are currently assigned to this particular hunt group. And again, I cannot have any more than 16 in a particular hunt group, and I can't have any more than 16 total hunt group members assigned to a particular switch.